Haven't done. 11th of July, morning time. Yesterday, everybody was worshiping Guru. In the majority of the people, in a socially orientated, and also accepted by all the sampradayas, this Purnima was Vyas Purnima. The name Vyas is appropriate, but we only want to say that it's one person. Krishna Dvaiparya Vyasadeva, Srila Vyasadeva. But it's Vyas Purnima. And Vyas means that person who can take something that's not understandable and put it in an understandable manner. This is what he was doing. In Satya Yuga, there was no reason for language, words, because dhyan was sufficient. You could access the whole library of knowledge because Brahma had spoken the Vedas. He had spoken them already. But he didn't speak them in a comprehensible way. So this personality is called Vyas. But why is a designation used? Why doesn't he have a name, his personal name? Oh, Vyas. It's the person that helps you understand something very complicated. There's no need for names. I would have to keep a record of billions of names that I've had in this world. They're useless. Names are useless. They only last a very short period of time, of birth to death. And they don't even really give a description of the person. It's just a name. And in the United States, if you get a birth certificate, you are a package. You are then a package in the Queen's hand, maritime law. You aren't even human. You are a maritime package. So when the mother signs on the birth certificate, it doesn't say child. It doesn't say son, daughter, this, that, and the other. No, it's a package given to the Queen. That's how much independence actually the United States is. Another funny thing is United States Revolution, the Revolutionary War, was sponsored by the cabal, the guys that had the money that were in England. They were sponsoring it. Just like they are controlling so many things, they even sponsored that war. But this isn't mentioned. Okay, so let's get back to the subject matter. Vyas means that personality that can help you understand God. So actually, even a friend of mine, he sent me a message and glorifying Dattatreya. And Dattatreya, he helped him open his eyes up, change his life, and things like that. So that is the function of Vyasadeva. So on that Purnima day, he was given honor to that personality. The person who opens your eyes and makes it simple for you to understand the mistakes that we've made, that is Vyas. So Mahaprabhu, he gave, you can say she took, or he gave the potency to Vishnu Priya. He made a decision. He says, I have to leave. I'm 24 years old, but I have to leave you. I have to go on and try to save all the living entities in the world. And I can't save the people of Navadvip because they know when I was a kid growing up and all the things that I did. So, anyways, a preacher in his own house or in his own land can't make it. He has to go someplace else. That's just natural. You have to go. You're not a preacher in your own house or in your own land. You must go. So he said, I have to go. And then you stay here. But he said, he told her, your tears will initiate. That's what he said. Your tears will initiate. So from the day he left, she was always crying. And as long as Nimai, as she knew him, as long as Nimai was on this planet, Mother Sachi would decorate her just like a newly wedded bride. The king Pataparudra, he went through the trouble because he knew this. He went through the trouble to send her saris that were very beautiful. And after the Rati Yatra, when the devotees would return, they would bring the saris, and Sachima would dress her up as if her son was right there. Still, we know how she suffered. And we know many, many, many tears. Yes, Mahaprabhu, he also had his Gambhira, his deep thoughts. But his Gambhira was limited to a certain time at night. Why? Because he had to go visit people. People would ask him to come, and he would visit and preach, and he would do Harinam, and he would do so many things that it was not possible for him to continuously cry in separation. He could only do it at night. Whereas Vishnu Priya continuously would just shed tears. So he said, your tears will initiate. Your tears will help. In other words, you are now a guru, Vishnu Priya. You are the guru. So she is Vyas. She is that person that can help one understand all the Vedas. And the ultimate end of all the Vedas is to become a lover of God. Internally, this sannyasi, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this great sannyasi, would appear, not just, but internally he would appear, he would be with Vishnu Priya during the day. In her wakeful hours, he was with her as her husband, Nimai Pandit. And he left her his shoes. As long as he was on this planet, she never made a murti. She worshipped the shoes. And of course, the deities on the altar of Mother Sachi. So, and those deities, one time they had a fight on the altar. They appeared like Nityananda and Nimai, and Nimai and Nityananda were trying to tell, that this is our age, and Krishna Balaram, you have to leave. So, it's easy to say that she was worshiping Gaurnitai, although they appeared like Krishna and Balaram. So she kept up the worship, did the worship for Mother Sachi. So, who more than Vishnu Priya can help out? So Vishnu Priya is Guru. And many people would come to see her. Now, to be able to come and see her was difficult because of the times. The time was very dangerous. When Nimai Pandit left, not because of his leaving, but the persons who worship Durga in that area became very prominent, and anything that they thought was worshiping a man, they were against it. A man being Krishna, a man being Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, a man, anyway, it wasn't able to be done. So her house had to have a ladder that you had to climb over the wall, and then a ladder on the other side where you could climb back down. So it was difficult. But those personalities that were able to get her darshan, every one of them walked away saying, I'm initiated. And no one would dare say that they were not initiated. And how did she initiate them? With her tears. With her tears. Just her tears were enough to initiate them. They were capturing her tears. So when Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar Dev Maharaj is going deep into understanding our Gaudiya Gayatri. Our Gaudiya Gayatri is given out Om Bhur Bhuva Sva Tat Savitur Hergam Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo No Pachariyat. But that is more the social. This is Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya Sampradaya. And Brahma was not given that Gayatri mantra. He was given Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Valavaya Swaha. So that is the Gayatri that has been passed down. We adopt the other Gayatri because, remember, Gayatri, Ma, is the wife of Brahma. So if you want some benedictions, you better accept that Gayatri mantra. But that Gayatri mantra, it has so many restrictions on how to do, where to do, and everything. Where the clean Krishnaya, Govindaya, Gopijana, Valavaya, Swaha has no restrictions. And even I was reading that there's a way to get around it too. You know, Klim indicates Vishnu or Krishna. Aim indicates the Guru. Om, everything. These are all Bij mantras. And they are not supposed to be chanted by those who are not qualified. The Vedas aren't even able to be chanted by those who are able to chant the Puranas. Ramaharshana Sutra, the father of Sutta Goswami, he was not allowed to chant the Vedas. Imagine. Why? Because he's not allowed to chant Om and Bij, the Bij mantras. So, in this Kali Yuga, there always has to be a loophole. So, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada says, yeah, only if you're qualified you can do something like that. Or you've been made, you've gotten from a qualified guru, and then you can chant that mantra. But he says if it ends up with Namaha, anyone can chant it. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, knowing this, when he decided to stop, he had 3 schools going. When he decided to stop his 3 schools, he decided to leave. And the students, many students loved him and says, what can we do? What can we do? How can we do anything? How can we progress? And he says, your protective mantra is Hari Harana Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha Namaha. So he presented this. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Yes! Downstairs. Oh, I'm talking to Vishnu Priya. Yeah, so in a minute. So then Mahaprabhu, he's telling his disciples, I don't have to initiate you, nor does anybody else have to initiate it. And you just chant this mantra with Namaha. I give obeisances. So the humility of the Vaishnava can protect him. Namaha means I give you obeisances. I give you obeisances, that's it. I don't think I'm qualified, but I give you obeisances. So, chant the mantra. Kvim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Valavaya Swaha and Hare Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namaha. And that's it. Perhaps someday you'll see a person who's qualified and you can take more instructions from him. But don't linger around waiting. Don't waste time. Don't linger around waiting. Immediately start. There's no reason why you can't. Just think of the tears of Vishnu Priya. Just think of the Kling Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya Swaha and start. There's no need for anything else. Breakfast is calling me. I better get up there.